Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So I welcome you all for this Gita Vani channel. Today is Makara Sankranti. Wish you all happy Makara Sankranti. My hearty wishes to each and every one of you. So Makara Sankranti is sun is the significance of Makara Sankranti is Makara is the name of the Rasi and sun enters to this Makara Rasi, that is why it is called Makara Sankranti. And also Uttarayana starts from this Tithi because from Dakshinayana to Uttarayana all the demigods, so the Devagana will be having rest and they will be sleeping throughout the Dakshinayana. And when the Tithi, the Uttarayana starts, all the demigods will wake up and the gateway to Swargaloka will be open. And this is the day when, and also for demigods, the Dakshinayana to Uttarayana is 6 months, so that 6 months is night for them. And from Uttarayana to Dakshinayana is another 6 months, so that is day for them. So 6 months is 6 months of 6 months of time of Uttarayana is day for them, and 6 months of Dakshinayana is night for them, for the Devaganas. So that is 12 hours. Uttarayana to Dakshayana is 12 hours and Dakshinayana to Uttarayana is 12 hours. That is one day. So that means 24 hours. So comparing to earthly time, our 365 days is equal to just for Devagana is only 24 hours. So for them, if they want to pass 24 hours, they in earthly calculations it is 1 year. So 12 months. So for them 12 months is 1 day for them, one full day, 24 hours for demigods. That we have to understand very carefully. So the Surya Dev will enter into the Makara Rasi, that is why it is called Makara Sankranti. And if the sun revolves around the earth, around the earthly planet, then it is calculated that it is 365 days is over, that is 1 year is over. That's how it is calculated. But in Bhagavad Gita it is said even this sun planet, this sun god is called, another name for sun god is Vivaswan. So it is said in Bhagavad Gita in 4th chapter, Krishna says, before instructing this Bhagavad Gita to Arjuna, Arjuna, I have already instructed this Bhagavad Gita to sun god so many millenniums before. So it is not that you are the first one to you are not the first one who is the recipient of this Bhagavad Gita. I have already instructed to sun god, and that sun god has again instructed to Manu, and Manu has instructed to Ikshvaku. So that is Sri Bhagavan Vacha 4.1 Bhagavad Gita. Imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam vivasvan manave praha manur ikshvake bravit. So that means Bhagavan Krishna says to Arjuna, hey Arjuna, I have already instructed this Bhagavad Gita to sun god, and sun god again instructed to Manu, and Manu has again instructed to Ikshvaku. So like this sun god receives this Bhagavad Gita in the very early stage. So that means for sun god, Krishna is the spiritual master, and indirectly people are worshipping Krishna also. So because only if you read Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam Shastras like this, then you will come to know when this Bhagavad Gita was instructed, and after that when Arjuna has received it. So Krishna himself says in 4.1 that Sri Bhagavan Vacha imam vivasvate yogam proktavan aham avyayam. So he says avyayam, this science of one's relations with the Supreme. So that means whatever the instructions or whatever the literature written by Supreme Personality of God Krishna will never get perished. It is avyayam, it is imperishable. So on this day of Makara Sankranti, lot of significance, lot of significance things has happened. So even for the grains, grains like rice and all other the grains, it will get this is the time which we harvest the paddy. So that is why all the farmers they celebrate in a very grand manner. So when so in this time of Uttarayana, that all the new crops will come. That is why they keep that pot before the sun and they cook the rice and everything, and they make khichdi in Tamil Nadu and different dishes in different places. This Sankranti is celebrated throughout India in different names, in the different cultures. So like in Assam, they say that this when the Uttarayana manifests, the winter season stops and the sun god comes and the heat comes and the summer starts. So they say that is why they bring all the wood pieces and they will burn it, so that the winter they give send off to winter and they welcome the summer. So that is the significance in Assam. So in Bengal they do Ganga. They do this. They celebrate this very big festival in Bengal. So that is the Janmadin of Ganga, when Bhagirathi brought Ganga Devi from Swargaloka to earthly planet. That is called, that is, so that is where that is the celebration they do in Bengal, because the appearance day of Ganga Mata. Yeah, that is also happened in this auspicious day of Makara Sankranti. That is, they say it is Ganga Sammelan Mela, they say. So all the people of Bengal, they gather near the Ganga river and they take a dip there and they offer the boga to Ganga Mata, and they offer boga to Narayan, and after offering to Supreme Personality of God Krishna or Narayana, then they offer to Surya Dev and Ganga Mata, and then they honor the prasadam. So that is a culture, that is the procedure, even in scriptures also. So this Makara Sankranti is very auspicious day. This is the day when all the crops will come, when the harvesting season starts, and because of that new grains, they cook that rice and they offer to Krishna, and then they give it to Sun God. So in Brahma Samhita also it is said that Brahma has described that the two, even in Bhagavad Gita also, the eyes which Krishna has, the one eye is denotes as sun, and another eye denotes as moon. So these both netras of Krishna is described as Krishna's sun and moon. One eye is sun and another eye is moon. So that means indirectly Krishna is nourishing all the vegetables, all the fruits, so that the people can, so that the Manushyagana can enjoy these fruits, and they can cook and offer to Lord. So in this Makara Sankranti day, another great significance has happened. If you happen to read Mahabharata, so this is the day when Bhishma Dev left the body, because Bhishma Dev has got that benediction called Ichha Mrityu Vardhan. So whenever he wants, he can leave the body. So when Krishna decided to um, become a chariot driver to the Arjuna, he has taken a vow that he will never use any shastra or any weapons. So when Bhishma Dev is, when he has got that benefit, nobody can kill him. So it was very difficult during that Kurukshetra war to kill Bhishma Dev, because Bhishma Dev is Mahajan and is a very great devotee, and he is very, very powerful, very Harish, very brave. Nobody can stand before Bhishma. The entire army he will devour the entire army if he wants. So Duryodhana will provoke Bhishma Dev during the Kurukshetra war, just because Arjuna is very pet to you, he is very favorable disciple for you, that is why you are not killing Pandavas. So Bhishma got angry, and next day he started like a roaring lion, and he wanted to kill everybody. So that time when he was about to operate, then Krishna took that the wheel of a rath, and he was heading towards Bhishma Dev, and immediately Arjuna caught his lotus feet and said, "Oh my Lord Krishna, you have already taken a vow saying that you will not use any shastra." So that means we can here understand that Krishna is ready to give ready to even break the vow, even though the bad name or his reputation damages also, he never minds for that. So that is so from there, from this pastimes, you can understand that Krishna is ready to give any sort of, even if his name is defamed, he is not at all bothered, because he wants to save his devotees. He wants to protect his devotees. Name Bhakta Pranashyati, he says in Bhagavad Gita. So somehow or other he stopped, and Bhishma Dev was very, very happy, because Bhishma Dev was waiting for this opportunity, because different devotees has different desires, different types of forms they will meditate. So Bhishma Dev likes this type of ras, that is called Veera ras. That is when Krishna comes very voraciously to kill Bhishma Dev. He was waiting for that form only. So immediately Bhishma Dev dropped his weapons, and Krishna also stopped when Arjuna caught his lotus feet. So he threw that wheel. That wheel has fallen. So it has fell down near Mayapur, Navadip Dham. That is called Ekachakra, where Lord Nityananda, the brother of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So in that place he appeared. In that place Balram and Nityananda Prabhu has appeared. Nityananda Prabhu is nothing but Balram's incarnation in Kali Yuga. So Lord Nityananda. So that's how the Uttarayana starts, because Bhishma Dev was when Bhishma Dev himself revealed that if you don't kill me, your entire army will get killed by tomorrow. So he said to the devotees of Krishna Pandavas. So then he told his secret himself, that if you want to kill me, you can bring any sort of a nari or any female. If you bring me, I will never fight. I will stop fighting. So Krishna told, "Oh Arjuna, you bring that Sikandi." So Sikandi has come, and Sikandi has stood before Bhishma Dev, and Bhishma Dev immediately dropped all the shastras. And Krishna told Arjuna, "This is the right time to kill Bhishma. Just operate all your the arrows." Then immediately Arjuna started operating all his arrows. So then Bhishma Dev was in the arrow bed, but it was paining very heavily. But Bhishma Dev was very, very happy, because Bhishma Dev was waiting for Krishna's darshan. So immediately Krishna came with Pandavas, and he told Pandavas to decorate very nicely, should look like a very opulent Rajput. So everybody has decorated, nicely, as Krishna said, because they had a suspicion. So to see Bhishmadev in that death condition, why we should decorate like this? But they never gave any back answer. They never questioned Krishna. Immediately, as soon as Krishna told, they decorated very nicely. All the Pandavas and Draupadi has come in front of Bhishmadev, and Bhishmadev started. Bhishmadev was very happy to see these Pandavas, because he said, "You are the right persons to rule this Hastinapur. I am very happy. I am very blissful." So then he started giving instructions about Rajaniti and political science, economics, devotion service, all the subjects. Bhishmadev started instructing to Pandavas. That was the setup organized by Krishna himself. So here also we can understand that Krishna wants his elderly devotee or pure devotee like Bhishmadev to instruct to his junior devotees. So, and Krishna also makes a point that Bhishmadev is such a great devotee, even he can instruct to the Pandavas also. So that is called Bhishma Stuti. There are so many things to understand how pure the Lord Bhishmadev, how pure devotee is the Lord Bhishmadev. I mean the Mahajan Bhishmadev, because out of 12 Mahatmas, one of the Mahatma is Bhishmadev. So he was waiting, and then when Uttarayana started, immediately he left the body. That is why the Uttarayana, when one leaves the body at the time of Uttarayana, chanting the holy names of the Lord and remembering the form of the Krishna, like how Bhishmadev remembered his the Viraras, and Viraras means like a warrior. So each and every devotee has one particular form, like Viraras, and so many different ras they have. So Shyama Sundar form, like that. So as soon as he saw the Krishna in that form, he immediately left the body. So it is very auspicious. And similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also the same day in Uttarayana time, he started he's launched his Harinam Sankirtan in India throughout Bharat Desh, and this is the day when he left the Grahastha Ashrama and took Sannyas Ashrama. That is also very significant. So it's this Makara Sankranti, and also during this Makara Sankranti, each and every citizen of India and other places, they have to worship cows also, and they should perform some puja for the cows, because Krishna likes Brahmana and cows very. They are very dear to Krishna. Go Brahmana Hitaya Cha. So in India, different places they celebrate Makara Sankranti in different names with different bhog they offer to lordships. So that is the significance of Makara Sankranti. So, and also people should also should perform devotion service every day, every moment. They should they should follow the footsteps of previous acharyas like Mahajan Bhishmadev. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Jai Srila Prabhupada ki Jai, Makara Sankranti Mahotsav ki Jai. And one more thing, in Rajasthan and Gujarat, they have a different they perform in a different way. Like they leave the kites to the sky. So the meaning of that is the meaning, the tattva behind that is we are all Jivatma, we are all conditioned souls. So all our the thread of this kite is in your hands. However, that means we will dance to your tune. So that is the prayer they offer to Krishna. So we are in the hands, we are like a puppet in your hands. Like however you make us dance, we will dance to your tune. So that is the prayer. That means nothing is left in our hands. Everything is in your hands. That is a prayer offering to Krishna. So that is how they celebrate. They leave so many different. All the people leave the kites into the greater heights of the sky, and they will try to catch. And all the different kites left by different devotees, it will get collided, and they offer prayers. Please, somehow my thread of the kite is in your hand, Krishna. Please, somehow or other, bless me, and so that I can fulfill all your desires by rendering a pure devotion service. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.